Welcome back to Music Wars. We are now going to our next episode. Our last episode, you heard Willie Nelson, Always on My Mind. And that was a cover of the King of Rock and Roll's song, Always on My Mind. Now we're going to hear Elvis Presley do the original. And we're going to compare the two, see which one I like the most. And hopefully you guys will let me know what you think about what my choice is and what your choice is. Let me know what it is. I'd ask that if you like the video, please click like, please subscribe, click on the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we have another video coming out. So, not going to waste any more time. Let's get right to it with Elvis Presley, the original, Always on My Mind.
Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. Always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Before we go any farther, you can definitely see a difference in the two songs. The piano's still up front and center. The one thing, or a couple of things that I really noticed, the tempo is a little faster with Elvis doing the song, and also the background singing and the background music. Willie Nelson's was pretty bare as far as music goes. He had his guitar, drums, bass, heavy piano, a little bit of background. Elvis has a very big, strong band on his, and probably one of the premier background groups and gospel music quartets in the history of Southern gospel music. J.D. Sumner and the Stamps Quartets, and the Sweet Inspirations, which was a group who were founded by one of the members, Sissy Houston, Whitney Houston's mother. Just unbelievable backing groups. We're going to get back into it now and see what it sounds like going into the rest of the song.
Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times, and I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was blind. But you were always on my mind. Always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. said and done. I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
This was done in the studio. This is the take that ended up on the record. The music is just unbelievable. Strong drums, strong piano, strong bass, and those background voices are they just fill out the music. It's a totally different sound than that of Willie Nelson's rendition.
You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't love you all those lonely, lonely times. That's enough.
Maybe I was wrong. This could not have been the one that went on the album, but it is so close to it until the end there. It's pathetic. But this was done during the practices for an album in the studio. And they were also, what they would do, Elvis and his band, is they would go into the studio and make an album, but at the same time they were there, they would also have their practices for their concert tour. So they would try to schedule album recordings around the same time as they were getting ready to go do a concert. One thing very interesting about the time when this song was made was it was while he and Priscilla had gone through a divorce, and I guess he probably felt like he had lost his world. You can hear the passion in his singing on the song, although there's very few songs that you can't hear the passion from Elvis Presley. He was an unbelievable showman. He gave everything he had to his music. He was no slouch. He knew music. And he had, in my opinion, the best band that has ever been at live concerts. His lead guitar player was James Burton, and he's one of the greatest guitar players of all time, along with Ronnie Tutt on drums and Jerry Sheff on bass. Ronnie Tutt on drums on this song was, bar none, he couldn't have been any better. He laid out the rolls on the drums perfectly. He gave emphasis where there needed to be emphasis. The piano player, Glenn Hardin, unbelievable. There's nothing bad I can say about this, but I also can't say anything bad about Willie Nelson and his version. They are absolutely two different songs. Willie Nelson's is stripped down, pretty bare. And it's a fantastic song, and it deserves every airplay that it got. Just beautiful, beautiful job on that. But there's no other like the King of Rock and Roll and his band. In my opinion, this is perfection. Willie's, if I was rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give Willie a 9.5. I'd give Elvis Presley an 11. Just my opinion. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me what you think about my reaction to the song and where you think I'm right, where you think I'm wrong. And tell me what your opinion is about who was the best in this battle. I say the victor is Elvis Presley. Until I see you again, so long.